Welcome, Bravehearts, to the DoD Debbie Show, Health and Healing. And we're here in Stuart, Florida at Stuart Health and Healing. And look what the cat dragon. It's Dina, everybody. Hey, everyone. And so she's stepping in today, and it's a special day. So she's been very busy dealing with the sound meditation, the sound vibration. And you can check her out at soundvibration.net and see all the things that she does with the energy medicine, the bowls, the gongs. It's just, and soon what's going to happen? What are you doing? What's in the works?
Oh, we're going to combine acupuncture with sound healing. We are combining Reiki energy healing with sound healing. And we also have the somatic breath work and a lot of things coming up in different adventures and events separate from my sound healing as well. So,
and then she's also going to be on Doc's platform too.
Oh, yes, I was forgetting about that. See? Under the platform or the umbrella of the unseen world. So we're talking about frequency, energy, and vibration. I'm just happy to be back here, Debbie. You know,
she'll be doing a show too. So she's going to be the Dina show, and I'm going to be the Debbie show, and we'll be on each other's shows because we're always going to be together.
Exactly.
We're just a little bit, busy and doing things. So it's a lot, to get together constantly. But so today we have a special topic to talk about because we've added a cardio med bed to the practice here.
We have, and of course, how best to try it out with ourselves first before even advertising. And, Debbie said, well, we're buying it. I want it for myself first. And that's how it should operate. It's for us first. And then we want to share it with everyone else. So I'm at my 13th today, I believe, my 13th session. And I did 3 and then 5. The protocol, guys, is normally 35 sessions. So you would do 5 days on, 2 days off, 5 days on, 2 days off. So that's the goal here. And at 13, I did 3 and then I did 5 on, 3 days off. And now I am on my 5th. And we're here to share some of the benefits. We were reading in the manual that around the 15th session is really where we feel the shift, but we have earlier testimonials, and I'm one. In 3 days, I had no more stiffness when I wake up in the morning. I have this, very calcified lower back, and it's going to take multiple treatments of the sonic regeneration, of course, and some body work. So to get to that, this cardio med bed right now has just enhanced the flow of my energy, and I'm waking up without stiffness, a lot more focus, and also absolutely no fogginess or grogginess from waking up. So this is amazing.
Right. And so, so we've had, a few people on, and we're gonna bring you to one that's actually on right now, and that's Rob. That's her spirit person that she's with. And his history was that he had high blood pressure about 10 years ago, correct? So she got him to change his diet, and everything was good. He eats fairly clean, but he's not 100%. And so as 10 years went by, guess what happened? The body changes. And so his blood pressure went back up. And so they wanted to put him on medication. And of course,
a moment of panic, and he did go see the doctor, and he was able to discern that everything she was saying didn't make sense. He still took the pill because he had a moment of fear. Because at that point, when your heart really goes high up, you get scared. And what are the resources but to go back to the default mode? So the beauty is that Debbie received the Cellsonic on the Sunday.
The cardio med bed.
The cardio med bed on the Sunday, mixing up devices here. And we immediately put Rob on it the Monday, the Tuesday, and then by Wednesday, his blood pressure went down to normal.
Yeah. So it only took a couple of days for that to return. Today, so he has like 20 treatments in at this time, somewhere around there. Let's see, so he gets on the med bed every day when he's here, and his blood pressure today was about 110/80. Yesterday it was 110/60. So he has consistently done very, very well. He after even the first treatment, he got off, and the next day when he went to work, he said that he could actually sit down and focus on, the work that he had that had been sitting there for weeks, and he just had such brain fog that he couldn't function.
He couldn't function. He was worried about the high blood pressure, but he didn't know how bad he was until he started feeling good with the cardio med bed. You see, it accrues. Every time you don't feel good, the body gets comfortable with that. It's like it's okay to be this way. Another day, something else happens. Oh, it's okay to feel this way. It's normal until you have a shift or you have something that reverses that, and you feel different. And he said it. I did not know how bad I felt. So now how good I feel. He could compare it. So,
So he'll probably do 40 treatments, because it's between 35 to 40 treatments. And he's going to complete the 40 treatments. He's going to be consistent. He's been here, 5 days a week. He did take a couple of days off. His son was in town, but so this is like exercising, a few hours a day. And so
3 hours.
Yeah, it's it can make you a little tired at the end of the day. I know I've been like going to bed and sleeping well, because, you just want to get to sleep. But it's just wonderful, because I finally jumped on, and so I've been getting the benefits too. I already see improvements, just with the readings on the computer, that you get to watch your heart rate, you get to watch all these things. And so I see improvements in my, the arterial and the venous systems. So it's been quite a journey. We had Doc here and we were busy, and now we continue to be busy. And I got a lot of people calling. I got a new MS patient coming on board, and Dina has a lot of things with the sound meditation, and she's got clients always calling her. And so it's exciting times. And, just for people that don't know about the cardio med bed, I'd like to say that these beds were in the hospital way back years and years ago. And what was funny is when Dr. Sage was here, and when he was finishing off some treatments, we had a holistic cardiologist that came in for some treatments here.
He was on his third semester. He's about to get
trimester. No, don't say. Anyways, he was, and he walked in and he said,
we used to have those, but we got rid of them because we couldn't operate.
No, yeah, but they used to use them on patients with cardiogenic shock. And so these were used for angina patients, heart patients, and cardiogenic shock patients. So, when you think about that, and then a history is that, you're using these to help patients. And I kind of try to read the manual here and there when I get a few minutes, but, it says that, these are patients that can't deal with the surgeries, that can't deal with the medications, that can't deal with all these other things. So this is giving you something that has no side effects, right?
Right. And it's like their last resort.
Right. And so it's giving them a whole new system, and allowing them, or basically a lot of these patients that used it back in the day, they couldn't even get up. The angina was so bad that they couldn't even walk, because, their arteries were so clogged. And so they used this many years ago. So it was, it's been just a wonderful experience so far. And we're actually going to take you over with Rob on that.
But just remember that 1 hour on a cardio med bed equals 3 hours of working out.
Yeah.
That's why you need those 2 days off, just like going to the gym, you're doing the exercise. I am feeling worn out today. And what I'm learning is to be gentle with that feeling, because we're used to always doing. And then when you get that feeling where you're just like, wow, I'd rather, go back to bed. It's really just your body, healing itself and shifting internally. And when you're fatigued, that's the energy that's taken out of, your daily activities, so that your body can restore itself. So let's walk you over to the med bed, and then Rob will speak loud.
Yeah, it's loud. So you'll just hear, we'll talk loud, and you're going to hear the background. but we're going to definitely walk over, and let me see if I can flip this around. Of course. There we go. Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to turn it this way. It's all right. Okay, guys.
I'll hold it. Tell me how.
This is Rob. And so he's hooked up. And so what this does is this is monitoring his heart rate. And as his heart beats, when it's in the rest, this area is pushing blood back through his system. So you're listening to his heart, and then this is going through. This is the screen here is showing us all of his functions and showing us how he's doing. It runs an EKG and shows us how the pressure is. There's a PP ratio that we use to determine, how well he's doing. And the more that he gets on, the better response that we get with him. And we're looking for like a 1.2. And I know that means nothing to you, but some people can start out at a 0.6. And to get maximum, results, you want to get the person up to 1.2. So you're going to be increasing the pressure. So right now, he's going to talk to you and tell you a little bit about what's going on and how he felt. And he's on about over 20 treatments right now.
There we go. Hi, everybody. Good to see you today. I'll talk nice and loud so you can hear me over the machine pumping. A couple months ago, I'd been feeling not great for a while, and I started checking my blood pressure, realized it was high and getting higher all the time. I was in the 165 over 105 range, and I hadn't been on any medication for about 10 years, just trying to take care of it naturally, exercise and meditation and good diet. But it started not working. I had kind of a stressful job. And so I panicked and went to traditional medicine. They wrote a couple prescriptions, and I took one for one day and one for 2 days, and it just made me sick and dizzy. And I just lucked out at that point in time. So the med bed came, and I said, I raised my hand and said, I'll give it a go. So I started treatments. As Debbie said, I'm up to about 20 now. My blood pressure was 110 over 84 before she started this treatment. And I'm not having trouble sleeping anymore. I'm not getting any headaches or anything else at all. There's absolutely no side effects other than being a little tired for a while because you just had a workout. It worked so well on a lot of other fronts. I'm 67 years old. It's getting a little harder to pee all the time. And this has just really changed that up. It's rolled back the clock 20 years or so. And that's just really great news on all fronts. Sleeping through the night all the time, which I really like. I'm much more alert, thinking clearly. I mean, they're starting to get a little cloudy and befuddled for a while there, but now my mind's clear. I'm getting stuff done in half the time it gets taking. So on the road to recovery, no drugs whatsoever. I give it 5 stars.
Okay.
Full endorsement.
You guys heard it.
Heard it right here
Let's see
at
you
the
later.
Stewart Health and Healing.
Well, hold on, we'll be back. Turn him up. But yeah, this is a wonderful thing, and
it wasn't rehearsed.
no, we're gonna put it right back where we belong. Anyway, so we're here in Stuart, Florida, and you guys see it firsthand that you can see how it works and see
Have an idea of what it is.
have an idea of what it is and how many treatments. Let's get straightened out here. Sorry. No, we gotta go the other way. Dina doesn't know which way it goes.
But I just got off the med then.
That's too funny. Okay, let's try this one more time, guys. There's nothing like live. So she just needs to come over here, and then we solve that problem because we're just like all out of, since we moved. It should be like that. There we go. I think we finally got it.
We got it, guys.
But hey, there's nothing like a good laugh when they're with us. So,
Of course, of course.
but yeah, it's wonderful. We're just doing so many great things between the cell sonic regeneration, between the Wolf non-surgical people, even people that are with her in the sound meditation, they're always looking for something for better sleep, for less pain.
Yes, and I also wanted to update you because with everything we have here, you all know about. Most of you know that I had a marble-sized cyst on my left breast, and we, of course, worked it out, cleaned it out. So many things that we did with the sonic regeneration, and we used scar tissue
and fibrotic tissue.
Exactly,
and it even said it on the MRI.
Correct, but what we do is I'm being followed with thermography, and let me tell you, I had the results yesterday, and the breasts look better than 10 years ago. So that means, the work that we're doing, we're really bringing in that energy, the high vibration and cleaning and detoxing. I'll be 62 years old in December, and my breasts are healthier than when I was 51 years old, 10 years ago. We have it on paper right in front of us. I mean, this is amazing. So we know that the work we do works.
Yes, and she's already with that 13 treatments. So that was included in the treatments. That was giving her circulation, just bringing back a lot of things from the med bed.
Totally.
And so it's a wonderful thing. I'm excited about it. And
yes, so if you're in the area of Stewart, you want to schedule, have a plan to, be here 5 days on, 2 days off. You really want to do this consecutively. I feel I walk straighter, I breathe better, just my whole well-being, the mindset, everything is just wonderful. So, we're here at Stewart Health and Healing. Debbie, tell them your phone number.
It's 305-342-9559. If you have any questions, you can also check out our website at stewarthealthandhealing.com. And Dina's number is
786-488-7782. And you can visit my website, soundvibration.net. If you're in the area, you want to try a sound healing experience and so many other things. And also, we ask to be patient. If you leave a message, we are bombarded, right, Debbie?
Yes.
With Doc being in town, it was wonderful, exciting, but we are a little backed up and returning your phone calls. So be patient. We are on it. And we love to hear from you.
Yeah, and if you don't get a phone call back, don't hesitate to call us back, because sometimes there were plenty of times that a text got pushed down, and I never got back. So I kind of try and get down there to find it. But if I miss one, I think I've caught up on most, but it's not that easy. So just remember what Doc says, always call back. So don't be afraid to leave another message. It's not any big deal. And we'll get back to you as soon as possible. Again,
wonderful.
It's been a great ride so far.
It was great. It's great to be back here at the Debbie Show.
Yeah.
Stay tuned for the Dina Show.
Yeah, so it's going to be exciting. It's a lot of great things are coming, and people are waking up to the medical system. People are waking up to the poisons, and they're waking up to how to really take their own health in their own hands. And hopefully, you guys are getting the message and
taking massive action.
Yeah, you got to start with you and within yourself. Because if you don't,
it doesn't matter if they remove the red dye. It doesn't matter if they take 2 ingredients out of the ketchup bottle. It's going to be your job to do the research and to put in your body what feels right. So even if it takes, imagine 2 years to take an ingredient out that's poisonous because they still have a batch to sell you. Okay, that's really the logic, is that they're taking out that. Within 2 years, we'll be taking out this ingredient from the candies you're already eating, and what we need to poison you for 2 more years until then. So, guys, you have to make those choices now, and of course.
And some of the choices are just easy. When it comes to sodas, and Doc tells you this all the time, what's in these sodas? I haven't drank soda since I was 25, and she did diet Coke or Pepsi, whatever it was. And then when she woke up, she had to cut that stuff out because it's actually poisoning you. that stuff stays in your tissues. It's chemicals. You know, we weren't put on this earth to drink or eat chemicals. We were, you know, look at what is on the earth. If you watch other animals, what do they eat and drink? They eat raw foods. They don't go to their kitchen and cook.
No, they don't. They be destroying stuff.
And then they drink water. And so, you know, we just have been in this, you know, this thing. And one of the biggest things is alcohol. You know, it's
Anything legal from the government, you got to run the opposite side. Why do you think they're giving you the alcohol, right?
Yeah.
Think about it.
what stayed open when, you know, the big COPID
When
was
everything
going on.
else was closed. what
Exactly.
stayed open?
Alcohol stores and all that. So, you know, you guys got to be smarter and really start loving yourself, because it does boil down to loving yourself. And when you love yourself, then you only want to put good things within your body.
Don't wait till the body breaks down, and then it's going to cost you more on all levels, emotional, physical,
Yeah.
you know, mental.
Yeah.
We
So-
we see most people here with, you know, all their motor broken. I mean, they need a new motor.
Anyway, guys, it's been great here on the Debbie Show,
It's been
and
great.
Dina is here.
Yes.
And so it's
We'll
been a
see you
lot of
soon.
fun. And yeah, we will see you soon, and you're going to be seeing her soon. So again, 3, 2, 1, Bravehearts, we've got this, and we'll see you soon. Have a great day.